Alright, it is now 2024. Legitimately, the only things you own nowadays is your body and your mind. We live in a time where that is trying to be taken away from you, whether it be through social media propaganda or the programming in our schools. It's really hard to know what opinions that you have are actually yours, that you've come up with based on your own experiences and beliefs and morals. And I'm going to show you how you can kind of just reinforce that idea, give yourself that freedom to think on your own without any outside influences tampering and fucking with your thought process. Now, I used to struggle with this a lot because I would hear so many different sides and opinions of certain things. I wouldn't even know what to think of it. Like somebody would tell me, oh, this is bad, but somebody else would say this is actually good. You know, and I would be very confused and I wouldn't know what to do, because I would just try and go off of what people were telling me. I wouldn't actually look at it myself, fuck what they think, and just try and figure out what actually happened and then make a decision based off of that, off of my morals, what I think. Because if you're somebody who just accepts, is stubborn, just accepts what everyone else says and just doesn't look at the other side or take into consideration everything that actually happened or is happening, then you're just a sheep who in the end will be easy to control and manipulate, and you're eventually just going to be a bot, just your average programmed NPC slave. And the way I actually overcame this was I really tried to look for the programming in our social media and in our schools. Like, for example, in my school, there's lots of different posters and signs promoting LGBTQ and diversity. Alright, I mean, my school board's completely taken over. Like, they already allowed people of opposite genders to go into each other's bathrooms. So it's fucking over. But I actually like realized this by going onto the school board website and looking at their new policy, transgenderism. And before you like fucking jump at me, you gotta realize that. And if you're like thinking some negative things about me a second ago, like why is he saying that, that's so like fucking whatever phobic you want to say I am, then you're just programmed to think that anybody who's against this is bad person. You know, you're just like the rest of them. Let's say, imagine you're a guy, right? And a bunch of girls came into your bathroom at school. How do you think that would make you feel? Would you be comfortable with that? Like fucking females fucking around while you're trying to fucking piss? Like, and imagine if it was reversed. Imagine a guy in the fucking girls' bathroom. That's fucking insane. And we know this is a part of their fucking thing that they're pushing, but and you gotta realize these things, because they this is real. They allowed this to happen. They allowed it. It's in their policy. And you gotta realize that this is programming. This is indoctrination. They're trying to make us okay with this, that you can fucking switch your gender. I realize this and I think, oh, this is not good. I can see what they're trying to instill in me, the values and opinions on this matter. They're trying to put it in me that this is good because they just made it allowed. It's allowed. And another very big thing of pushing biases is the news. Alright, if you watch the mainstream news, please just stop. Please just stop. Look into any major news company that's kind of left-winging. All of these major news outlets are controlled by mainly 3 huge globalist corporations that all have a huge stake in their company and essentially get to control what they say. And those 3 companies are State Street, Vanguard, and BlackRock. Alright, I'm sure you've heard about this whole BlackRock thing, and yeah, it's true because they fucking own everything. So you need to realize that anything that these companies that are holding other companies, you know, what they're saying is, it's all biased. It's all from their side, and you have to realize that what they're saying is biased for them. They're trying to push a certain agenda on you without you having to think. So you have to really take a step back, not look at what they're saying and just take their word for it, but look at everything, find out what actually is happening, And any situations or opinions regarding morals you have to completely disregard, because all of us, we all have different morals. Let's say your house gets broken into, right? And you're a proud Second Amendment American, alright? You take your pistol, you shoot the home invader 3 times in the chest, you kill him. And the news come to your house and they say, this man shoots burglar 3 times and kills him, murders him. And a lot of people are gonna see that and think that you're a bad person for killing the guy, even though that's what you should do. What if the guy was trying to like come hurt your family? It's better that you killed his ass and stopped him from causing any harm or damage to yourself, your family, or your house. And the way they do that is they try and twist and manipulate the story of what happened. Like, white male with AR-15 shoots 3 burglars and trying to rob his house, goes to jail. And they'll say like he didn't try to mean any harm, but what if he actually did? Like, they'll make up so many different things to try and persuade you to go to their side of the story. It's insane. And once you actually start realizing what they're saying, what they're doing, what they're trying to push, and what you actually believe on it, you just stand up and say like, no, this is not okay. I'm not gonna sit for this. I'm not gonna stand for this and allow this to happen. Like, we can't just allow them to walk all over us with this crap. If you like what I'm saying, drop a sub, like the video, comment. And I'm making more soon. I'll see y'all later.